And today is day one of our Vermont hiking adventure. We're going to hike all 5 4,000 footers in Vermont this week, starting today with Mount Mansfield, the tallest peak of Vermont. Starts out here at the Stowe Ski Resort. Should be a fun week on the trails.
All right, come on a hike.
And once we turn off the Route 108, we start heading up the long trail, and the steep upward climb begins.
Oh yeah.
Long path, very steep. We're up here in the pine section as we get towards the top.
Oh yeah.
Nice packed snow on the trail though, makes it for easy walking.
Yeah.
Micro spikes digging in good.
It is a straight up incline though. Gotta love it.
Hey, you get off the track, the trail, it's softer snow. You can pulse though pretty good.
What would you say, Josh? The snow's about 2 feet deep along the sides?
Along the sides, so you gotta watch your step. You gotta stay on the packed down trail.
Yeah. Micro spikes. So far. Maybe crampons at the top. Oh, we'll see.
And you can see as we're approaching the summit of Mount Mansfield, there it is right there. It's called the Chin, the highest point, about 4,400 feet. That's where we're heading. Right, Luann?
That's right, Jeff. We are headed up there. Sweet.
Woohoo! Getting up to that knob, the Chin. Here we are at the Arctic Alpine Zone. Means we're very close to the top. You see right up there, here's the summit, the Chin of Mount Mansfield.
Wasn't that the hardest frickin' thing you've ever done in your life?
Ay, ay, ay. There it is, the top of the beast, Mansfield.
Oh, we did it, man. If you're afraid of heights, you do not want to take this mountain.
Oh, we got a little bit to go yet. Look up ahead.
I'm telling you.
But this is the easy part now.
Oh, woo!
Woo!
Woo! Did it, Jeff. We came, and we conquered.
All right, here we are, top of Mount Mansfield, enjoying lunch here on the highest peak in Vermont.
Right.
Little soup behind us. You can see the Adirondack Mountains. On the other side, way over there, the White Mountains in New Hampshire.
Sweet.
And coming down the other side of Mansfield, we did meet another hiker who clued us in that one way to get down would be to continue down towards the gondolas and then follow the gondolas right down to the ski lodge. So we're going to do that. So we put our snow pants on, we're going to butt slide a ways, make our way down. You can see the gondolas right down there. And then from there, we'll follow those right down to the parking lot. We're heading down now. All right, I'm going. Woo! All right, butt sliding down Mansfield along the ski slope gondola. Woo, baby! Hey, Luann! Woohoo! Look at my feet! Woo! Hell yeah! I'm right behind you, don't stop! The easiest way to get down a mountain is on your ass, not your feet. Today is day 2 of our Vermont hiking adventure. We're gonna climb Camel's Hump, another bald rocky summit with views galore. And fortunately, it's a nice, beautiful sunny day as well. Come on, hike with us.
All right.
And the Monroe Trail is a very nice trail, gradual uphill but very well worn, easy to follow. And it's actually time to delayer a little bit. Beautiful sunny day. Luann's getting hot back there.
In the winter, who'd have thought? No, actually, I can't say that anymore. It's spring.
It is spring. We are now the second day of spring.
It's about 37 degrees out here.
And about 2 miles into the hike or so, We start to enter the pine trees. Beautiful area here. A little bit less windy with the pines. Very beautiful area though.
It is very pretty.
Nice hike. Camel's Hump.
Very nice hike. Mm-hmm.
Shall we go?
Let's get to the top.
All right. It's very pretty through here. My God, this is great. The snow. And we made it up to the intersection of the Long Trail. There's an area called Hut's Clearing where a bunch of trails meet together. Long Trail from the north, Burroughs Trail from the east, Long Trail south, and where we came up to Monroe Trail. We're going to be heading up to Camel's Hump, right behind me up there. See the big rocky dome up there. That's our next point, 0.3 miles away. Ready, Luann?
I am so ready, Jeff.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Woo. Hey, we're almost to the summit, but we decided to stop and put our full face masks on because the wind is just whipping up here, something fierce. So it's gonna be getting real cold as soon as we get outside of these pine trees. All right, let's go. Woohoo! Hey, here we are. Top of Camel's Hump. Woo-wee!
There goes Jeff. Going off the side of the mountain.
And the wind is really whipping up here on the top of Camel's Hump, but there's the disc marker for the summit. Here we are. Hey, Luann.
Hey, Jeff.
All right, we made it to the summit of Camel's Hump. Very windy up here, but boy, it's a gorgeous views all the way around. You can see the Adirondacks off to the west, the Whites off to the east, and all the other high peaks of the Green Mountains here in Vermont. Very beautiful. And that about wraps up today's hiking adventure in Vermont. Today we hiked Camel's Hump, another 4,000 foot high peak. Nice sunny day, excellent views, fantastic time.
See you on the trails.
Today is day 3 of our Vermont hiking adventure as we explore all 5 of Vermont's 4,000 foot high peaks. Today's target, Mount Ellen.
Come hike with us.
Up we go.
Here we go.
And the Jerusalem Trail takes you right to this, what apparently is a maple syrup operation. You see all these trees tied together with, looks like plastic piping, sap attachments. What do you think of that, Luann?
I think it's pretty neat. I've never seen it before like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at all the piping.
All I've seen was the buckets hanging from the trees.
I imagine the piping leads to a main collection point or something.
Yeah. The modern way of getting sap from a tree, I guess, huh? Pretty cool.
Very neat. And just before hitting the long trail, we switched over to our crampons, get a little bit better grip in this icy conditions up here. A lot of ice going up. Might as well have the grip that we can use.
A little bit colder up here.
Oh yeah, it's getting chilly.
It's all right.
And we made our way up the 2.4 mile Jerusalem Trail, and now we took a right and we're on the long trail, heading out to Mount Ellen.
So let's go tag it.
And it looks like you can see Mount Ellen ahead of us through the trees anyway. Some of the ski slopes.
Don't you love it? Woohoo!
Here we are, we're almost to the summit of Mount Ellen. Little rocky opening here, you can look west. There's Lake Champlain, the Adirondack Mountains. Almost to the top though. We'll continue on and we'll get there in a matter of minutes. And the long trail breaks out into, well, a ski slope. This is Sugar Bush Mountain, I believe. And the ski lift is just about at the summit, but not quite. The long trails continue up a little bit here. A little bit further, we'll be at the very top of Mount Ellen, but it is a treed summit, so may not be able to see much. And we made it to the summit of Mount Ellen. No views here, it's a tree summit. There is a rock cairn down there. We're marking the high point. But we made it. A little over 4 miles, 4.2 miles, and now it's time to eat some lunch and then head back.
Absolutely, let's go eat.
All right. And that wraps up today's hike of Mount Ellen and Vermont's high peaks, Green Mountains. Hiked a little over 8 miles, about 8.4 miles. Tough little hike, nice sunny day. Day 3 of our Vermont hiking adventure.
See you on the trails again. Bye.
And today is day 4 of our Vermont hiking adventure. Today we're going to hike Mount Abraham from the Battelle Trailhead. A little bit of a cloudy day today, but it should be a fun day on the trails.
Come on and hike with us. Woohoo! Up we go.
And the hike up the Battelle Trail on the way to the Long Trail and then to Abraham. Kind of very steep right from the get-go. Pretty much you're going up for the entire 2-mile length of it. And the snow is starting to get a little bit more prominent as we get up higher. How you doing, Luann?
I'm doing great, Jeff. Very nice forest out here. I'm sure anybody would love to hike out here. It's beautiful.
And around 3,200 feet, the Battelle Trail intersects with the Long Trail. And we take a left, head towards Mount Abraham. But shortly after the intersection, we do come to the Battelle Shelter. A little lean-to here. I think we'll stop for lunch. Sound good, Luann?
Sounds good to me, Jeff. Bring it on, Subway. Hello, Jeff.
Woohoo!
How
Heading
you
up
doing,
Abraham.
buddy?
Good.
Couple more 100 feet, we're up.
Yep.
Yay!
And here we are, getting up to the summit of Mount Abraham in Vermont. Here's the summit right here. Wind's whipping a bit. Pile of rocks. Look at the clouds. Neat. And after a little bit of searching, we did find the plane crash of Mount Abraham. There it is, a little single engine plane. It crashed years ago. Unfortunate, but here it sits after all these years. The remains forever stuck here on the mountain of Mount Abraham.
Yep. Kind of sad, huh?
And that about wraps up today's hike of Mount Abraham in Vermont. Another 4,000 foot high peak. That's 4 under our belts. Tomorrow we go for the finale, Mount Killington.
See you on the trails.
And today we're going to finish up our hikes of Vermont's 5 4,000 foot high peaks with a trek up Killington Mountain. Killington is the 2nd largest peak in Vermont, and it's also the site of a famous ski slope, which is on the other side of the mountain. We should get to that when we get to the top. Should be a fun day on the trails.
Come on, hike with us. Beautiful day.
The Buckland Trail starts out relatively flat heading in, gives you a chance to make some good time heading in, but we all know the elevation is up ahead, and we'll get to that shortly.
Woohoo.
And after a relatively flat 2+ miles on the way up, the trail branches right and starts heading up Killington Mountain. Much steeper terrain here. And about 3,200 feet or so, the trail gets very steep. We've got another 1,000 feet to go. It's time to take off the bike spikes, put on the crampons, do some serious elevation gain. Up we go.
Up we go, Jeff. Get it. Get it done. Hello, Jeff.
Hey, Luann.
Fancy meeting you up here.
Hell yeah.
On the side of Killington.
Woo-hoo.
Woohoo!
And that wraps up our hike of Mount Killington, the fifth and final of Vermont's 5 4,000 foot high peaks that we've climbed this week. And what a week it's been. Lots of elevation, lots of mileage, but most important, lots of fun.
Whoop whoop! See you on the trails again!